Hello, my name is Bettye Johnson. I'm an award-winning author, and I'm not going to talk about my books today. I want to talk about women. Women are in a precarious position right now, and as some articles have said, that there is a war against women. And people would say, well, why would there be a war against women? Well, they're trying to take away their rights. For years there's been this abortion thing. Women should not have abortions. It's not up to me, and it's not up to anyone to say what a woman could or could not have, because that is putting her in a very precarious position of taking away her rights. Now, I'm not saying I'm pro-abortion and I'm not anti-abortion, but what I am concerned about is that by taking away a woman's right to have an abortion, it means that she has to give birth to a child. And what does this mean? It means they grow up, and if it's a male, for the most part, they're going to go into the military, and guess what? They get to go at war. And at war, many of them get killed, or they get injured, and their lives are ruined. So, what are we doing? Anti-abortionist, are you there to want more people, more men, and possibly women to grow up to go to war? Is that what it's for? It really should be for a woman to have the choice. Now, I never even thought about having the choice of that, and I have 3 grown sons. So I am just saying that I want to see women to be able to have choices. And then they're taking away Planned Parenthood. And who are these that have the war against women? Well, from what I can read and understand, it's primarily the Republican Party. Why would the Republican Party do that? They all had mothers. And how did they treat their mothers? Didn't they give them any rights whatsoever? Or how about their wives? Or did they marry wives who were willing to be the little woman in the kitchen, the little woman who is going to follow her husband and make him like he is a great, wonderful man and person? I find this a little bit disturbing, because instead of letting women to go ahead and have their careers and to have their choices, this is what we need to really stop and think. And I'm going to go back to something. Let's take this back to Adam and Eve. And I think this is where the misunderstanding came, that women should be in the home taking care of children or doing the cooking, and she shouldn't have any choices because she's being punished. Because according to what I have read in the past, when Adam was created, that was fine. But then Eve was created and taken out of the rib of Adam, so they say. But Eve, think about the name Eve. Eve was the Eve-olution, the evolution of Adam. And it was the male and the female. One had to join together in order to have children. And so it didn't mean that one was better than the other. It's just that Adam was created first. And then we have Eve. And Eve is the evolution. The evolution. And we think back, well, here they were in the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden. It was a laboratory. All you have to do is research some of the Sumerian tablets, and you'll find out about what happened way back when. And the serpent, what would the serpent be? Knowledge. She offered him an apple, which was knowledge, a new idea. She was the evolution of the male. Now, if you think about electricity and electrical outlet, you have to have a male and a female plug in order to bring forth electricity. You can't do it without the other. So therefore, let's just drop the whole thing about Eve tempted Adam. Not at all. She was the evolution, and she was there to give him knowledge. Because this is what she was getting, was knowledge. And this is in the Sumerian tablets, and it's there for anyone to read, to discover, and find out about it. So I am saying it's time for women to have their rights. It's time for the Equal Rights Amendment to be ratified. Only 3 states are needed to ratify the Equal Rights Amendment to give a woman rights the same as men, the same as the black men got. It wasn't the black women that got their civil rights. They did get some freedom. But this entails not only what the Caucasian women, the black women, the women of Indian descent, of Mexico. We are just really needing to take a look, change our minds, open our minds to new realities. And so I'm going to sign off right now because I feel very impassioned about this, and I hope that what I am saying here will come across to you, and you will think about it, research it, and find out for yourself. Because we women, we're pretty great. And so are the men. I have 3 beautiful sons. They're wonderful. They had a good father. So let's take another look at life and stop trying to keep women from having their rights. Thank you.